welcome to MOVATI Core. My name is Amanda Davis. I am a personal trainer here at MOVATI, and today we're going to be doing a 15-minute core class. This class is a great addition to a strength finisher or a cardio class, or if you're short on time, you can add this to your exercise routine. The first thing we're gonna need is a mat, and we're gonna get down on the floor to start. I'm gonna walk you through all of the movements that we're doing today, and I'm gonna do them along with you and just give you some coaching and cueing, as well as some regressions or progressions if you need things a little bit easier and tailored, or you wanna step it up a little. So, the first movement that we're going to be doing is a leg raise. You only need your mat for this and your body weight. We're gonna lay nice and flat on the ground. We're gonna lift our legs straight. We're just gonna make sure that low back has lots of contact. Press it in nice and tight. Lay the head back. Lower the legs. Challenge yourself here and pull your knees into your chest. Again, straighten the legs. Lower, nice and slow. You're gonna feel some tension in this end range. Knees in and stretch. That's rep 2. We're gonna do 12 repetitions total. Making sure your inhale is on the down, applying tension. Exhale as you drive the knees into your chest. Nice slow tempo. This is rep 6, 7, 8, 9, almost there. 3 more. Again, keeping that low back as tight as you can. Last 2. And 1 more. Challenge that core. Knees in and rest. Short rest here, 10 seconds. We're gonna come onto our hands. If you prefer your forearms, you can do your forearms. But for a slow mountain climber, I do like to be on the hands. So up in a plank position, back nice and flat, glutes are tight. We're going to drive our knee into our opposite elbow, nice and slow, really focusing on that oblique contraction. We're gonna do 12 reps here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make sure you're neutral. 10, 11, and 12. Nice. Take a rest. Should be feeling it in your core. We're just getting warmed up. We've got a third core sequence here. I like to call it like a V-sit hold or a hollow rock hold. So there's 2 ways you can perform this movement. You can either start flat on your back. You can roll up into your knees and just simply pull your knees into your chest and breathe. Or if you'd like a little bit more of a challenge, you can be in this V position. We're gonna hold this third movement for 45 seconds. Okay, so choose a movement that suits your fitness level. I'm gonna do the full progress movement and I'm gonna do it with you guys. So in this V-sit position, arms out, I'm gonna time 45 seconds. Focusing on our breathing. If you need to put the heels down, please do. There should not be tension in the low back, belly button into spine, and we're still holding. That's 10 seconds. Nice big deep breaths. Halfway. Almost there. Legs should be burning, core should be burning. Nice, almost there. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. We'll rest for about 30 seconds, and then we're gonna go back into the very first movement. If you remember, that first movement is going to be leg raises. Couple nice big deep breaths. Make sure you keep the chest nice and tall when you're on your rest, just to help keep the abdominal wall open. All right, starting again in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice and flat on the back. Lower the legs, 12 reps. I'm gonna speed it up just slightly, still keeping my form. That's 2, 3, 4. I'm feeling this. You probably are too. Good. Halfway there. I'll count down. 6, 5, 4, 3. Hamstrings are burning too. Last 2 reps. 1 more. Awesome. 15-second rest, just enough time to transition into mountain climbers. Again, keep the chest nice and open, diaphragm open. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and up in plank. Knees into opposite elbow. I find that you get the best contraction through this form of the movement, but feel free to do whatever's comfortable for you. 3, 2, last rep, and 1. Whew. 15 seconds here, and then we've got that V-sit hold. Should be feeling that abdominal wall. Alrighty, last movement of this sequence, and then you get a rest, and we're moving on to new movements. Starting in 3, 2, and we're holding. This is a really great movement to improve your hip flexor strength as well. As long as you keep your glutes engaged, your chest nice and tall, and just focus on your belly button drawing into your spine. This is a 45-second hold, and then we get that rest we've been working for. Keep breathing. Really important when you're doing core to control your breathing. Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, final 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Take a rest. Take a minute rest. While you're resting, just lay flat on your back. Let's go arms overhead. Just in case you're feeling any muscle cramps through the abdominal wall or need to relieve that sort of lactic acid burn that tends to build up. Nice big diaphragmatic breaths, so some belly breathing here. We're moving on into new movements. I'm focusing on my breathing, expanding the diaphragm. 10 seconds. One more big deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Awesome. All right. These new movements are going to work your obliques, and we're going to be resisting rotation. So it's really important to train all planes of the core and all different structures. So this is a lot of stability. It's called the side plank, and there's 2 ways that we can perform this movement. So the first way is going to be regressed, and it's going to be in like a hip hinge position. And we're simply going to focus on driving our hips forward and through. So it looks like this. Okay, that's option number 1. Option number 2 is our legs are straight, and we're thinking about lifting our hips up and through. So up and through. This does require a fair amount of shoulder mobility and stability, so ensure as long as you're pain-free, you can perform this movement. I'm going to do the regressed version with you, and we're going to hold each side for 30 seconds. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Again, I am squeezing the glutes, focusing on that underneath oblique, and then I'm just going to make a nice T here with my upper body. Make sure your head stays neutral. Open up the knees if you want a little bit more of a challenge. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Other side. You should have felt that right through the sides of the core, and maybe you got a little bit of a glute burn as well. All right, onto the other side. And we're coming up again. I am driving my hips up and through. And I'm holding here, making a nice T with my upper body and focusing on my breathing. This is really great to improve your hip mobility and your stability, as well as your shoulder stability. And of course, your core. 30 seconds per side, that's 10 seconds. Breathing, squeezing, squeeze those glutes. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Take a 30-second rest. We are going to be doing a second movement. Again, we are training the core, but we're also going to get a little bit of shoulder stability here. So this is what I like to call a bear plank. So you're simply in a tabletop position. So you want to start with your knees stacked right under your hips and your hands right under your shoulders. Very important you keep a neutral spine here, so head is in line with the body, nice and straight. Pull the belly button up into the spine, and we're simply going to hold this guy. We're going to hold for just 30 seconds on this one. In 3, 2, and hold. Remember, this is only a 15-minute class, and we are going to finish with breathing. So it is pretty core intensive, but we're almost there. Quads are burning. I'm breathing. Nice soft bend in my elbows. Almost there. I'm feeling this too. If you need a little break, you can come down on the knees. Take a second. Come back up. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Excellent. All right, 45-second rest here, and we're going to go back into side planks. We're almost finished. You're getting there. You're doing awesome. Getting prepped for that side plank position. All right, so let's practice driving those hips up and through and opening up the chest nice and tall. Starting in 3, 2, and 30-second hold. Nice big squeeze here. Remember your arm. Let's make a perfect T so we know that our posture is great. That's 10 seconds, 20 more to go. Awesome. I'm holding with you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Beautiful. Other side. Alrighty. 3, 2, and hips up and through. Also make sure to apply some tension through the fist, just so not everything is resting completely on this shoulder joint. Big squeeze through the glutes. Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Awesome. You remember what's next? We've got what's called a bear plank. This is called a closed chain movement. Really, really great for your shoulder health. We're going to do a 30-second hold starting in 3, 2, and 1. And we're up. I find this movement really challenging, so if you do too, that's completely normal. You are holding your body weight up off the ground. Almost there. Remember, if you need to take a little break, pop the knees on the ground, but try your best to just come right back up. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Excellent. All right, we're done with that sequence. We did 2 movements, 2 sets. We're gonna move on to just 1 more core movement. So a total of 5 movements were performed today. The last one is going to be probably the most challenging movement. It's going to be an up-down. So what we're working here is anti-rotation. So we're resisting rotation. This is really great to keep your spine safe. And also as a bonus, we're gonna get a little bit of a tricep squeeze. This can be performed in 2 ways. We're gonna be up on the hands and the feet, or as a regressed version, it's perfectly fine as long as you're neutral to be from the knees. So let's start in a plank. I'll walk you through it. We're gonna go for 30 seconds. So you're gonna come down on one elbow, down on the other elbow, and press. Take your time, down, and now press with the opposite hand. Again, regress looks like this. Down on the elbow, and press. Down on the elbow, and press. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. 1 movement in this sequence, a very short rest, 20 seconds, and we'll do it again. We're almost there at the end, and then we're gonna just do a short breathing segment, and then we're all done for the day. All right, up, down, starting in 3, 2, and go ahead. So, pushing through the palm, tricep, down. You should be squeezing the glutes, feeling those obliques working. Especially after that side plank, we should be nice and engaged. Breathing. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, let's perform some breathing techniques. So something I like to do to just open up the diaphragm, down-regulate the nervous system is some breathing after core or anything cardio intensive. So this is called crocodile breathing. I really want you to follow along with me. I think it's really important for everybody to practice their diaphragmatic breathing, as well as it can enhance your core movements as it's gonna help open up that tissue through the diaphragm. So you're not gonna feel so much cramping or tension. So for a crocodile breath, let's make a triangle with our hands. We're gonna lay our forehead nice and flat, and we're just gonna focus on a 4-second inhale through the nose and a 4-second exhale also through the nose, focusing on pressing our belly into the floor every time we inhale. So breathe with me in for 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4, 3, 2, in and out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna run through that for 1 minute. I'm gonna coach you through it so you can hear me clearly. So again, nice relaxed breaths. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep going with the breathing pattern. Try to make sure the entire body is relaxed, right from the toes, right up into the fingertips. Just try to relax all of your muscles in your body, relieve that tension. A couple more big deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, and in, and out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more big deep breath. 4, 3, 2, 1, and out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. You can come up nice and slow. Take your time. You might feel a little bit dizzy, and that's normal. So again, I think focusing on breathing after core is a really great way to just kind of relieve those abdominal muscles, help increase your capacity to breathe through your diaphragm for just better core results. Thank you for coming to my core class. Again, my name is Amanda. This is MOVATI Core, and thank you for joining.